Why is no one talking about the fact that haram police are just a bunch of traumatized motherfuckers? Why is no one talking about this shit? Because why is no one actually thinking about how fucking weird do you have to be to sit on your phone all day and type all of this judgment to strangers, right? Thinking, I am holier, I am holier, this is my duty, this is my duty. Bitch, you're fucking traumatized. Shut the fuck up, man. From a neuroscience perspective, man, most judgment that they have is just it's just projection, right? Because when the brain it carries unresolved trauma, or whether that's shame or whatever, it needs a form of outlet, right? That shame it lights up the fear sensor of the brain, which is the amygdala, right? The fear sensor, and instead of facing their own wounds, they start to point the finger. And there's so much research on trauma that shows that a lot of these so-called, all of these motherfucking people that are acting in accordance in similar ways to the haram police, they grew up in homes where love was conditional, man. Like if they didn't follow the rules, they weren't worthy of love, right? So their whole nervous system is wired that control equals safety. So that's why they're obsessed with controlling people, especially women online, because obviously women are easier target for them, right? So they obsess in controlling people's behavior. Do you understand? Judgment, it gives them that dopamine hit. So every single time that they comment or they post a hadith or they do whatever, they're not doing that because they're righteous and oh my God, they love God so much. Because they actually love God, dude. They wouldn't do that shit, man. Let's just be honest. A person that genuinely is in divinely love with God, you don't sit there and you criticize people and you diss them because you realize the divine in them as well. You don't sit there on your phone and just doing that shit. That's actually really toxic. You don't act there toxic on the internet all day. That's actually fucking loser behavior, bro. That is such a scumbag way to do, man. And I'm surprised no one calls them out. I don't give two fucks about whoop whoop haram police, whoop whoop. It's just a traumatized bunch, man. They get this dopamine hit every time they're sister, this is haram, and then they post on the hadith and then start debating people, bro. Their brain rewards them. It's an addiction. They're sick. The haram police, I said it. Hey, what you gonna do, boy? What you gonna do, boy? Haram police, whoop, whoop. It's an addiction, man. It's an addiction. And I think the saddest part is that the prefrontal cortex, which is the part that is responsible for empathy and complex thought, it literally goes offline when people are stuck in chronic trauma and chronic stress, right? They lose the ability to connect, to even feel nuance. All that really is left is black and white thinking, right? It's like halal,